showing you how it would be enharmonic. Because B major is enharmonic with the key of C flat major. So in this case, let's take a look. He starts with the key of C. There's our tonic triad, C, E, G. There's the same dominant seventh, G, B, D, F. But here, he has to respell it in terms of C flat. Everything's flat. So in C flat, okay, everything's flat. So C flat, and then we got our German 6. What would a raised 4 be? Everything's flat, so what would a raised 4 be? F natural. This F flat is in the key signature, so F natural. Flat 6. A double flat, yeah. Because A flat's in the key signature, so we flat it to A double flat. And then the flat 3.
E double flat.
E double flat, yeah. Now, it looks like a mess to spell it, but that's how you spell the German 6 and C flat. You go C, an E double flat, an F natural, an A double flat. The flat 6 would be the A double flat, so that's in your bass. The A double flat resolves down to a G flat, which is your 1, 6, 4, or 5 bass note. It resolves the C flat. That's in the key, the C flat major. So look at this again. The second example, he starts in the key of C, C, E, G. Dominant 7th, G, B, D, F. Now, instead of respelling with the sharps, since we're going to C flat, there's the A double flat. The G is respelled as an A double flat. That was our flat 6. The E double flat respells the D as an E double flat in the tenor. The F stays the same. It is F natural. And then the B is respelled as a C flat, and that's what gives us the spelling in C flat major.
And so, even though it's going up, he's actually modulating down a half step. Is that correct?
This is modulating down a half step. What did you mean by even though he's going up?
Well, the notes are ascending.
Oh, well, the voice lead. The raised 4, the raised 4 goes up, and the flat 6 goes up.
There's the same note. It's just respelling.
So I know that's a lot of spelling in C flat, but that is if you were writing the C flat major, that's how you do it. And unfortunately, there's more. You turn the page. Now he's going to say, what about the other way around? What if we use the German 6 in the key of C and we respell that German 6 as a dominant 7? And now we'd be modulating up a half step. So notice he's going from the key of C major to D flat, and in the second example to C sharp or C sharp minor. So you're in the key of C. Now we start with the German 6. So there's the flat 6 in the bass, the A flat. The flat 3 in the tenor, E flat. You got your raised 4, the F sharp in the alto, and the first tonic pitch in the soprano. But that's just a pivot. We're not actually taking that to the 1, 6, 4, or 5 in the key of C. We're using it as a pivot. So we have the German 6. Then it's respelled as a dominant 7th in the key of D flat. So in D flat, your dominant 7th is A flat, C, E flat, G flat. So that A flat stays the same in the bass. The E flat stays the same in the tenor. But the F sharp is respelled as a G flat. The C stays the same. That gives you the spelling of a dominant 7th in the key of D flat. And then that dominant 7th takes you to the tonic in D flat.
So you're just playing the chord twice?
You're
and
actually
spelling
only
it.
going to play it once. He's spelling it twice.
Oh.
He's just showing us how the spelling
okay.
is. But in the real music, they'll probably spell it in the new key. Rather, some composers would spell it and then change it to the new, but mostly they spell it in the new key. But in this case, he's really just trying to show us the spelling, how you convert it.
then you don't have to go to a 5 or 1/6. You're using dominant 7.
So we're in the key of C. Goes to German 6. It's respelled, but it sounds exactly the same. To D flat. It's like magic. Whereas either way, you could continue in C. We're in C. You could continue in C. Here we're talking about how we do it as a modulation. Now, because D flat, there is a key of C sharp major that uses the same tonic. It's respelled as the sharp. He shows us how to spell it if we're going to either C sharp major or C sharp minor. And this is letter D on the top of the page on the right. We start in C, tonic triad, C, E, G. Our German 6 spelled exactly the way it was before. Flat 6 in the bass, A flat, E flat, F sharp, and C. Now, it has to be enharmonically respelled to be the dominant 7th in C sharp major. Since C sharp major, everything is sharp, that's pretty easy. G sharp, B sharp, D sharp, F sharp. So, he takes the A flat in the bass, respells it as a G sharp. Takes the E flat in the tenor, respells it as a D sharp. The F sharp stays F sharp. The C is respelled as a D sharp, and you end up with a G sharp, D sharp, D sharp, F sharp. That's the dominant 7th, which we could take to either C major or C major. C sharp major or C sharp. Okay, and then finally, letters E and F, he shows how to spell, if you're going to do a 5, 7 of 4, to respell that as dominant 7th. Oh no, respell it as a German 6. So letter E, we're in the key of D. Using a 5, 7 of 4 will take you up a major third. So he's modulating from D major to F sharp major. You could also go to F sharp minor if you wanted to. It's going up a major third. So we got our tonic triad, D, F sharp, A. To have a 5, 7 of 4, we make the tonic triad, we add a minor 7th to make it a dominant 7. So D, F sharp, A, C natural. Can't analyze that in the key of D unless we say it's a secondary dominant, 5, 7 of 4. So it could go to the G chord, or in this case, it's respelled as a German 6 in the key of F sharp. So we have F sharp. Great. Spell it, F sharp.
F sharp's in the key.
Right, if we spell our German 6 in F sharp, we start with the first scale degree. And what would the flat 3 be? A, natural. Key signature has a F sharp, the A natural, and a raised 4. B sharp. And our flat 6. D natural. Because we have D sharp and B signature, we're lowering the flat 6. So we have F sharp, A, B sharp, and D natural. So he takes that 5, 7 of 4, D, F sharp, A, C natural. The D stays a D, the F sharp stays an F sharp, the A stays A, the B sharp becomes an F natural, because that's how, the C becomes a B sharp, because that's how you'd spell it, as a dominant, a German 6 in the key of F sharp.
But he doesn't have